You're probably experiencing a bit of discouragement right now. That's why you want to have some pointers, or you know someone who is discouraged and you want to counsel them or give them good advice. I hope that this can help. Five practical ways to bounce back from discouragement. I have a question for you. Dumating ka ba sa punto ng buhay mo na humina ang loob mo? Dahil nawalan ka ng lakas ng loob, parang ayaw mo nang magpatuloy sa naplano mong goal. Yon, maaring short-term goal or long-term goal. And based on my personal experience, there are two kinds of discouragement. And one kind of discouragement is a person is discouraged because of no purpose. And that's why life's problems are hitting them on the way, and it's so hard for them to bounce back. Napakahalaga kasi po ng purpose. And if this is the kind of discouragement you're encountering or your loved ones are encountering, you can ask yourself or ask the person na, what is their purpose? So that's the first kind. So yung first kind, it's just a matter of finding your why you are doing things, why you are alive. And when you find out why you are alive, then you start taking action in order to bring that to fruition. Yon. So that's the time na magkakaroon ka ng courage. The next kind of discouragement is when you are growing your purpose. So you already know your purpose and you are fighting for your purpose. It could be a business, it could be a ministry, it could be an initiative to help others, something that will make an impact and create significance. But along the way, we encounter something that made us lose our lakas ng loob. Yung tapang. So we're going to talk about the second kind of discouragement. And the sources of discouragement are discouraging words. Yan, words are powerful and meron mga faith stealers. And we need to be aware of them. Minsan, nasabi lang sa atin, akala natin okay lang or joke lang, pero the rest of the day, hindi natin alam bakit tayo napanghinaan. Yon. So, discouraging words are a big factor in discouragements. Kaya nga discouraging words, no? Kaya words are important. What we say to our children, to our loved ones, our families. When we write down every words we say in the day, let's see kung gaano karami yung affirmation na ginawa natin at kung gaano karami yung destructive words. Number two source of discouragement is unmet expectation. Yes, meron kang ina-expect na mangyari when you do something and it just didn't happen. Nakaka-discourage yun. Number three source of discouragement is that overwhelmed feeling. Naranasan mo ba yung overwhelmed? You don't know where to start. Marami kang gustong gawin, tapos nakikita mo yung sarili mo in the future, tapos nakikita mo yung sarili mo ngayon, and ang layo ng gap. Tapos the gap, hindi mo pa alam kung paano sisimulan to bridge that gap from who you are now to who you want to become. Yan, nakaka-overwhelm. So parang, na lang, parang ganon. So kanina, two kinds of discouragement. And now, three sources of discouragement. And now, let's talk about how to deal with these discouragements. So, first thing is to talk to a person who has already been successful in the goal that you have set. And if you don't have a mentor, that could be one of the reasons why you are discouraged, because it's really hard to do something alone. So you really need to find someone who has already been there to help you in your journey. Number two is take a break. Rest. Because the discouragement can be coming from fatigue. Ang laking factor po ng pagod sa lakas ng loob natin. Sabi nga, rest but don't quit. Next is you help another person. Natatanggal yung isip natin sa ating sarili. When we think of ourselves too much, it's also a cause for discouragement. Kasi we can see we are our worst critic. So if we look at ourselves too much, our tendency is to criticize ourselves. Helping others will take our minds away from ourselves. Next is, number 4 is revisit your vision board. Okay, I'm sure that people who are growing in their purpose already have a picture in their mind of who they are meant to be. Your why should make you cry. Yung vision mo is so connected to your feelings. Your purpose is so connected to your soul that when you think about it, you remember who you are, and you remember why you're doing things, and it starts bringing out a well of courage inside you na yes, I can do this, and yung naisip mo nung time na pinangarap mo yung mga pangarap mo, nabubuhay ulit. Alam niyo yung saying na what you see is what you get. Ano yung nakikita ng mata mo sa isang tao is what you get. Ano nakikita mo sa future, that's what you get. Number 5, you meditate on the promises of God. You read the Bible in a way like you are treasure hunting. Your courage will depend on who you know. The more you know God for who He is, the more na pwede kang humugot ng tapang. Yon, kasi ang Diyos is all source of goodness and mercy and enablement and power. And that's why trusting God is really a big source of encouragement. Some people, they use anger to cover up their fear. You feel that you're not afraid anymore if you're angry, di ba? Kaya some people, they intimidate others, pero in reality, they're the ones who are scared. Pero you know what? What can deal with fear? Love deals with fear. Siguro, yun yung naisip ni Peter when he walked on the water. He knew that Jesus is going to help him. Ayun. So those are the five practical ways of overcoming or bouncing back from discouragement. God bless you. Bye-bye.